Scots would prefer not to rejoin the European Union despite it being a major SNP pledge, a new poll has indicated. Polling conducted by Opinium revealed 53% of Scots would not want to rejoin the EU fully, in a blow to Nicola Sturgeon's plans for an independent Scotland. The Scottish First Minister has begged the EU to leave a light on for Scotland if they were to become independent after a second vote, but a new poll has delivered a major blow, with only 47% of respondents to the poll saying they wanted to rejoin the bloc. 14% said they wanted a closer relationship while remaining out of the EU, 16% said they wanted a more distant relationship, while 12% said they were happy with the current setup. The SNP led an opposition debate in the House of Commons last night to express their disappointment about Brexit, claiming it had damaged Scotland's economy. Summing up the debate, SNP MP for Central Ayrshire Dr. Philippa Whitford said it was only through independence that Scotland would be equal. Dr. Whitford said, "I believe it is only as sovereign nations in their own right that the countries of the UK could avoid having decisions like Brexit forced on them against their will and could instead choose to work together on common goals. It is only with independence that Scotland and the other UK nations will ever be equal partners on these islands." The Nationalists argued food and drink exports from Scotland had decreased by 63.6% in January, while Seafood Scotland said fish and shellfish exports were down 83% since the end of the transition period. Meanwhile, support for a no vote in a second Scottish independence referendum sits at 49%, compared to 51% for yes when don't know votes were included. The poll also put the SNP on 46% for the constituency vote and 42% for the regional list vote ahead of May's election. The figure is the lowest the SNP have polled since 2019, with current estimates meaning they could gain one more seat but still fall short of a 65 seats needed for a majority.